expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not represent or reflect the views or positions of any entities they may represent. Oh, all right, we're going to give this another try. Oh, boy, what a time we're having here with this Zoom. I thought it was working. We did a nice little a trial run earlier, and it recorded just fine, and all of a sudden it stopped working, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Everything is just kind of messed up tonight. But anyways, let's try this again, and we're going to bring Moose back in with us tonight, and I'm going to bring him on the screen right now. But not with Zoom. We're using Facebook. So we're going to give this a try. If this doesn't work, then we're going to go to a good old phone call. Can everybody hear Moose? Moose, go ahead.
How we doing, folks? Can everybody hear me out there? If you're in the live, can you drop a comment and let me know you can hear me?
I hope so.
Not looking good.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I used this before, so hopefully. Nope. All right, give me a phone call, Moose, and just keep yourself on the screen.
All right.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. For some reason, this stuff is not working tonight. So anyways, we have some really crappy weather here tonight. Not sure how many inches of snow we got, but I know we got some. Moose, can you hear us now?
Yep, I can hear you, buddy.
There we go. I bet everybody can hear Moose now.
Can everybody hear me?
I think we're good. So anyways, tonight we're going to talk about some stuff that's kind of frustrating to me. I actually got an email from another driver, is anonymous, about, like I said in the description, slip seating, which for those of you who don't know what slip seating is, that's when we change trucks every couple days or every day, however, what have you. I personally slip seat every second day because I'm a go-home driver, which means I don't stay out on the road, so I just kind of get whatever truck's left over. That and air fresheners. Put your phone down. Okay, I was making sure from you that you could hear him. All right. Okay. Jesus Christ, what a fucking night already. The snow's flying, man. Everything's just fucked up. Oh God. All right. So anyways.
Does that mean you're in a different truck
every 2 days I'm in a different truck, yeah.
Oh, that would irritate the shit out of me.
Yeah, it sucks. But like I said, as I don't sleep in a truck, it's not a big deal. If I slept in the truck, it would suck. You know, I'd have a lot more stuff. I mean, I have a lunchbox and a briefcase. You know, I throw a GPS on the seat on the dash and a phone holder, and I'm good to go. So I'm in and out pretty quick, luckily. So
I guess it definitely the worst.
Kind of hard.
We only run one shift at my shop, and so I don't have to like deal with anybody else being in my booth. So whenever somebody comes in and out of my booth and touches my shit, it pisses me off. Yeah,
and that sucks. I understand. I mean, that's the thing with the truck. Like, I just took you off the live or the screen because it's really kind of like the audio is kind of messed up. So it's just me now. Now everybody can see my pretty face, not Moose's, unfortunately. Sorry. Hope everybody's okay with that. But yeah, so, you know, if I had my own truck and I had to share it with somebody, I wouldn't mind. It'd be no big deal. As long as the person that gets in the truck leaves it the way they found it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like if it's clean, leave it clean. If it's dirty, okay, I get it. Leave it dirty, whatever. But I mean, you know, just have some respect for people. And that's all we're talking about with slip seating with this driver that contacted me. He just wanted me to bring it up to any drivers that are listening. You know, if you're slip seating, just clean your truck for the next guy. Don't leave trash in it. You know, especially in the era of COVID. Wipe it down. Spray some Lysol on that son of a gun. You know, help a guy out. That stuff's nasty. And the thing is, like, I don't know about where this gentleman works at, but where I work at, we have plenty of cleaning supplies. There's no shortage of cleaning supplies at all, ever. We have plenty.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that I could compare that to
go ahead.
is like
somebody comes and borrows my tools and shit, and then they bring them back to me and they're covered in fucking oil, or they just don't bring them back at all.
Well, I tell you, if you're using somebody's tools and don't bring them back, you're a scumbag.
Oh, dude, that shit pisses me off so bad.
That sucks.
And they're not even my tools. Like, I didn't pay for them, but
like,
they're my tools that I use every day.
They're like shop tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, even shop tools. Like when I worked for Ohio Department of Transportation up at the airport, we had shop tools. We had shop, shop toolboxes for certain, because there was a couple helicopters that were metric. Everything on them was metric because they were European. So we had metric toolboxes because most of us didn't have metric tools because most everything else we worked on was American or standard,
Right.
And, man, if a tool was missing out of that box, whew, God, it sucked. It's always a damn 10 millimeter, too. I'm just kidding.
That's any mechanic ever.
10 millimeters, never there.
Kevin, you in here? My buddy Kevin's a mechanic.
Oh, yeah?
That sneaky little 10 millimeter.
Yeah, that 10 millimeter is always missing for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, but yeah,
So what happened with your
go ahead.
Air freshener problem?
Okay, so I'm not going to say names, but a guy I know jumped into a truck, and it was cold out in the morning when we had, this past week we've had some pretty cold temperatures here in Ohio. And there was those Febreze little square things, the vent clips. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They smell horrendous, especially like when the heat hits them. I mean, they're terrible.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Oh,
you
man.
can fucking taste them.
I mean, it's terrible. Horrible. I don't quite understand why people use them. I mean, I do if you don't like the smell of stuff. But anyways, here's the thing. It was like driving down the road, and then you thought you got them all off the vents, okay? And you keep smelling it. And you're like, where's the smell coming from? And then once I got to my exit, and I got to a gas station, another guy, pulled over at the gas station, a safe place to park, turned on his cab lights, and there was two more up in the vents, the defrost vents. And I mean, now, personally, when I'm driving in the wintertime and I'm cold, I have it on defrost and feet.
Yeah.
And this guy was the same way. He could smell it. Didn't know where it was coming from. It's horrible.
Whoever was driving that truck before had the shits.
Never know.
Couldn't stand his own smell.
Maybe he did. I don't know, but those smells are just, I don't know. I like now this might sound really, really feminine of me, but I enjoy the ones from Bath and Body Works. I know my wife does too. Dude. They smell good. They don't smell bad.
They smell like the candles.
Yeah.
Like Yankee Candle ones are good too.
Yeah, Yankee Candle. Yeah, they're not bad, but the ones from I really, really like the ones from Bath and Body Works. Yeah, they're really good.
So I used one of those McGuire's air freshening bombs. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah, I know a lot of the guys, truck drivers in general, a lot of them will use those if they smoke in their truck and don't want anybody to smell it.
See, I used one and never used it before, and I didn't roll down the windows when I used it. And then I hopped in my car because I had to go somewhere. Dude, that shit about gagged me.
Oh, yeah, I hear they're terrible.
Fucking taste it.
That I've never had to use them before because I don't smoke or anything, but I know people that have, and I don't envy them for using those things. I know what you're supposed to do. Aren't you supposed to set it off in your car with the air conditioner running on recirculate so it runs it through your entire system or something?
Yeah, and you're also supposed to have the windows.
The windows down?
Yeah.
The windows down, the radio up?
It sticks to everything.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, you might want to just not use those in your car.
Never.
Just don't use them in your car. They're nasty. No, I mean, I know the air freshening is not that big of a deal, but I've gotten in trucks too where they have over air freshened.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And over air freshening in itself should be a crime, I think.
I mean, talked to Kyle about that. He had like 7 of those mini trees.
Oh, I remember.
The fucking black ice.
Oh yeah, the black ice, of course, the black ice.
The hose set.
Oh man, smelled like cheap cologne from Walmart. Oh, they were terrible. Those things were the worst, and I'm guilty. I used them when I was younger.
Shit, I think I still have one sitting at the bottom of my Suburban.
Oh, you need to throw that away. That's why you don't have a girlfriend. That's why you don't have a girlfriend, because you got black ice air fresheners in your car.
Damn, son.
Oh, they're gross.
I can't. Okay, give me a break.
I can't do it. They're nasty. They are terrible. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry this week kind of started out crappy with this live, all because of the technical difficulties we were experiencing with Zoom. I don't know why. I'm not really sure why that happened, and I just want to apologize again for that. And
we'll have to troubleshoot that.
Yeah, I have to talk to. Actually, thank you, German. I don't know if you're still on here or not. He actually called from Dominican Republic, bless his heart, to try to help us. And when he realized that we were using Mac, he's like, I can't help you. He's like, there's too much to go through to make it work. So, Craig, I see your comment. I had a guy in my dump truck and spit sunflower seeds all over the floor. Dude, no. Do you know who? If you know who it was, confront him about it. That's gross.
That shit.
That's disgusting. Ugh. Now, when I worked at Crop Production Services, guys would spit sunflower seeds on the floor. I've seen that happen before. How hard is it to roll the window down and just throw them out the window?
Guys that leave their spit bottles.
That's gross too, yeah.
Or dip spit. Oh.
That happened all the time at CPS.
Dude, that shit's so gross. I used to dip, and that shit's disgusting.
There's nothing nice about spit in general. It's just fucking gross.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all about cleanliness, and like I said, right now in the time of COVID, cleanliness is kind of a big deal. In my opinion, anyway, it's kind of a big deal. I mean, So I don't know. I'm so like out of it tonight because of what happened with that with their technical difficulties. I'm like, my head's a mess. So Moose, have anything good going on for you this week? You do anything good, or just work all week?
Pretty much just work all week. Saturday too.
You worked on Saturday?
I'm working this Saturday.
Why?
Money.
Well, yeah, money's always good too.
A little extra pocket cabbage.
Yeah, I understand. They sometimes where I work at, they'll offer us a bonus to work an extra day, and it's hard to work an extra day because when you got stuff at home you'd rather be doing, it's hard to take your ass to work.
Well, I'm only working a half day. I go in at 5 a.m. and get off at 9 a.m. So it doesn't really fuck up my day too much.
5 a.m., 9 a.m. That's not bad. Kind of messes up your Friday night, though, a little bit. If you had a Friday night plan, that is.
Yeah. But I'm pretty much done drinking for a little while for New Year's.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Well, I had a drink or two on New Year's with my brother-in-law, but we didn't really do much. The highlight of our evening was blowing up the air mattress. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah, how'd that go?
Oh, we had a good time. He, my brother-in-law, is he's a good dude. Tell how cute Aiden was. Oh yeah.
I have to ask you about that. How it went?
Oh, it went great. But no, we had some apple pie brandy. I actually have some here right now. It tastes like apple pie. It's really good. And I bought a new bottle of Irish whiskey while I was down in Kentucky, but I don't have it out here with me. I wasn't really feeling drinking tonight. Just kind of tired. And this snow just kind of kicked my ass today.
I feel you on that.
I'll tell you what. So I forgot to winterize my boat, okay? And I called the place today, and they said, bring it over. We'll get it done today. Well, I'm sitting here, and my kid was taking his nap and stuff, and I realized, shit, I haven't taken the boat over there yet. It's only about, well, when there's no snow on the road, I can be there in maybe 10 minutes, just down the road. Well, today I realized it. I looked outside, and it was like snowing like hell. So I actually, the only asshole probably in the state that's driving down the road today in a fucking snowstorm with a boat behind him, realized he's almost out of gas in his pickup truck, has to drive 5 minutes out of his way to get gas just to drive it to drop it off. And then I'm freaking out because it's like, I don't want this thing to be in the cold too long because then it's going to freeze up. So I don't know. But anyway, today started out pretty early for us. We had a 8:00 appointment for Aiden at his dentist. It was his first dentist appointment. Now, any parents out there listen, I don't know, but the first dentist appointment I've heard is always kind of a nightmare. Not my kid. My kid was the best. He was an amazing little child today. He was the cutest thing. They loved him to death. They thought he was awesome. It's just not sure why we keep losing Moose there. That's weird. But anyways, everybody loves this kid. They love him to death. And he was just the best. He climbed up in the chair. He was happy. Moose, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. He climbed right up in the chair, man. He was like, just like this little dude, man, little man. Climbed up in the chair, opened his mouth up wide. They took the little thing, they buzzed it, cleaned his teeth. Oh, my God. I'll tell you, man.
See a little video Lindsay posted.
Oh, yeah, she did post a video.
Adorable as hell.
I don't know if I might be able to share that here with everybody because I'm sure everybody wants to see my kid at the dentist, but, man, oh, God. I'll tell you, when you have a kid, man, it's like your whole world changes. It's badass.
I kind of want to talk to you about that because we never really got to talk about it, and I've known you for a while. And I knew you well before you had a child.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
And there's a whole new Billy.
So, when you first have a kid, you're scared to death. At least I know I was, man. I was petrified. I was scared to death of everything to do with it. And once you get into a groove and you realize that, hey, man, I made this little thing, it's pretty fucking like badass. My kid's cool as hell. I mean, you've met Aiden. He's awesome.
Yeah, he knew my name before I even knew he knew my name.
Yeah, he's a ladies' man too. We were at dinner tonight a little bit ago, and there was 3 girls. They were probably high school age, and they were eating dinner at this Japanese restaurant in Washington Courthouse here where we live. And he was like just smiling at them, and when they left, man, they're like, bye, oh, we love his little blue eyes and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, this
is gonna be a problem.
This kid's gonna slay it when he's older, man. Oh man, he is gonna slay it, and it's just so awful. I'm thinking, how can my kid be like this? I wasn't like that. I mean, he's really outgoing and stuff, and he gets that from his mom. His mom's real outgoing too, though. That's all from his mama. His mama's got that going on, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But,
man, he's just so outgoing. I mean, for 2 years old, this kid has a vocabulary that rivals some crackheads I know, Seriously, he does, man. It's incredible, this little dude. He really is. How he talks, and I don't know, the stuff he does is like, it's hard to, I get mad at him because he does dumb stuff, obviously, but it's like hard to stay mad at him because he's so cute.
You just, that look.
Oh yeah, he's got that look. He just, blonde hair, blue eyes. I mean, just perfect. He's a perfect child, other than when he acts his terrible twos, because that's definitely a thing. If you don't believe me, anybody have a kid, and you will learn how terrible the terrible twos truly are, because they are horrible. Oh, man. They're bad. But, you know, you get to go with the bad. I mean, the terrible twos might be bad, but everything else is pretty badass, too, though.
Need to get up to the rink with you guys next time you go.
Oh yeah, dude, we had a good. He loves skating, man. he was booking the other day up there at the rink at Orbit Fun Center of Huber Heights, Ohio. He was booking it, man.
Shout outs to Orbit.
Oh, we got a nice comment here from John Elliott out in Washington State. Just want to thank all you truckers here in Washington State. Truckers are all hunkered down for the past 2 days because they can't get over the pass to either east or westbound. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it's terrible over there right now. Luckily, snow. I never make it out that far. The farthest I get away from Washington Courthouse, John's about 250 miles, and that's on a good day. I keep
where do you normally go?
I keep it pretty local. Do what?
Where do you normally go? Like the farthest point?
I've been to Michigan a couple times. I primarily am in Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia. That's pretty much where I'm at most of the time. Over 300 inches of snow. Holy crap.
Holy shit.
Are you kidding? 300 inches? My goodness. How many feet is that?
Did you pull up some videos?
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. John, what part of Washington are you in out there? Just curious. I'm going to see if I can't pull up some videos of this nonsense.
I'm going to see if I can pull some up too.
Yeah, that is, wow. I mean, I knew, like down where my brother-in-law lives in Richmond, Kentucky, he got, the same time it started snowing here, it started snowing a little bit earlier for him. He's in Tacoma. And they were up to like, I think she said, my brother or my sister-in-law said 6 inches of snow. We've only got maybe an inch and a half here. I don't know about you, Moose, over in Dayton. We got an inch and a half here, maybe an inch and a half.
It's about the same, yeah.
But I'll tell you, man, the people on the road, though, with an inch and a half of snow are losing their minds.
Washington Pass sees most snowfalls 20 years.
Yeah. So let me look at, I can't pronounce that.
Yeah, that's why I just skipped it.
I don't know, some pass. Yeah, check that out. We'll see if we can find something on that. So, little story, because I love telling stories. Oh my God, my mother-in-law.
Oh boy.
Gales are. Holy shit. Wow. Hey, that's why I love you, because you say goofy stuff like that. That is, wow. That deserves, that deserves this right here for Gail. This is for Gail. I had to do it. That's for Gail. That's awful.
According to the snow forecast, you need to be in Fredericksburg then, like 6 to 10 inches.
6 to 10 inches in Fredericksburg?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Fredericksburg at? Not in Kentucky? I have no idea. No idea. Moose, can you hear me?
Should I lose you again?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, there we go. So anyways, I want to tell a story. So my wife and I are getting ready to go back on diets again to try to lose some weight and, you know, be healthy, whatever. We decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna go out with a bang. We want some ice cream. Boy, excuse me. I still got this COVID cough, Wuhan flu cough. And, wow, hold on. A little water here. Oh, yeah, super professional to hear that on the radio. So anyways, I said, all right, I'll run up to UDF, which is United Dairy Farmers, for anybody that doesn't know, and grab us some ice cream. Yes, I know it's snowing outside. It's shitty outside, whatever. I'm going to get us some ice cream. So the first part of the story is I've got my four-wheel drive truck outside. I backed out in front of someone that was about 300 yards away. You would have thought You would have thought that it was the end of the world. They were freaking out because I backed out. They were blinking their lights at me and all kinds of shit. Like, whatever. So I take the, 3-mile drive to UDF. I'm standing there getting my ice cream, minding my own business. The guy that works there is talking to me. Whatever. That's fine. Talk. Another guy walks in. Older guy. Must have been late 50s, maybe even early 60s. Well, excuse me again. But the guy that works there says, yeah, he said, man, it was awful hard driving my Charger to work today. Rear wheel drive and all, man. I was sliding everywhere. And I thought, yeah, I can see that. And I said, yeah, I got a Charger too, which I do. It's just over in the garage right now because I don't want to drive in the wintertime because of it being rear wheel drive. And this guy, the old guy, I'm not saying he's old, 50, 60, not old, but he says to me, and I quote, well, me and you know how to drive them old muscle cars, like we were when we grew up.
Oh.
And I was like,
oh,
dude, I didn't say nothing, but I'm thinking to myself, do I really look like I grew up in the muscle car era? Buddy, I grew up when everybody wanted to drive Civics, lower them, and put a turbo on them. Actually, it was NOS because of Fast and Furious. Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Jesus Christ.
Muscle cars? Dude, I'm not that old. No, wife, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I mean, come on, dude. I'm standing there. Do I look that old? Look,
Old Pat Billy.
Look. Do I look that old? Hey, hat off. I'm not taking my shirt off, but hat off on the live feed right now. Do I look that old? Because I don't think so. I even had a hat on. He couldn't even see my bald spot. Oh, my God. No, I didn't have the hat on. No, Gail, no hat. Shut up, Steve. No. You look like a snack. Yeah, a snack. A fucking Twinkie. A fat one, fried and...
Apparently an expired one.
Oh, Lord. So, yeah, the guy said that. I don't think he didn't mean to, say... I don't think he meant to, offend me. I think he really honestly thought I was older than I am. I mean, I'm 35. I'll be 36 this year. I'm on the downhill slide to 40. I know that. I'm aware. But, damn, I mean, I just had on jeans. I had on my UGG shoes. They looked like fucking house slippers, and a motorcycle jacket. Just your regular black motorcycle jacket.
All right, I have some concerns here.
What about my motorcycle jacket?
UGG shoes.
Yeah, they're like slippers. They're nice. They're comfy. Lindsay hates them. Lindsay hates them terrible. I love them.
I want to see these fucking things. Hold
on a second. I'll show you. See if you can pull up some video from that Tacoma, Washington deal, and I'll pull it up on here. Just send it to me in Messenger. Let's see.
What am I pulling up?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, these shoes are comfortable. Lindsay hates them. Maybe he thought you were a T-Bird from Greece. Too fat. No, too fat. I don't have the body to be a T-Bird, love. Wish I did. I mean, I will sing Grease Lightning for you if you want me to. Oh, boy. So, yeah, I got called old tonight. Not a big deal. Just, I mean, I don't think I look that old. Maybe I do, but I don't think so. My Lord. I don't know. And then switching gears back to trucking, I was picking up a backhaul. Backhaul is when I go out and get freight to bring back to the DC where I work. Okay. So we always talk about Swift drivers and how fantastic they truly are. Well, I watched this Swift driver try to back into a spot for 12 minutes, I think it was. I sat there. I couldn't get around him because it's too tight. I'm not sure, once again, how these people are getting CDLs, but if you work for Swift and you're passing these people as their instructor, you're not right in the head. It's very sad. That's why people are getting fucked up. That's why they gave that guy 110 years. I'm convinced of it. They gave that guy 110 years because all these people are driving truck that shouldn't be. And I don't know, Steve, if you're still listening or not, but you can vouch. I mean, these people are... Some of these drivers we see out on the road are terrible. Just terrible. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. So, Moose, you want to see my shoes? And everybody watching the live stream, tell me if you think my shoes don't look good, because I think they look fantastic.
I'm wearing some fucking Dr. Scholl's slippers, so I can't say anything.
Right here. These guys, the exact ones I have. Can you see those, Moose?
Yeah, I can see them. Okay, those aren't bad.
No. They're comfortable.
You said Ugg, and I immediately went to, like...
Furry boots?
Ugg boots, furry boots.
No, I have not. No. I don't have furry boots.
I'm just set you something.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. I would wear the furry boots if it wasn't so questionable.
Really?
Heck yes, I would. Are you kidding me? Lindsay has a pair of them, man. Those things look warm as hell.
I feel like there's so many other warm pair of boots you could find.
I don't know. I wore my, for the first time in a while, I actually wore my my slip-ons today. I haven't worn them in a long time. Slip-on, like winter boots. Yeah, you are in need for a new pair. Yours are freaking nasty. And what is it with people that don't clean their shoes? Can you tell me that?
Are you talking about my work boots?
I'm talking about everybody in general that don't take care of their feet. If you've ever watched, it is getting rough. You're right. If you ever watched Forrest Gump,
yes.
Do you remember what Lieutenant Dan said?
No.
He said, "Always have extra socks. Take care of your feet." Yes.
Take care of my feet.
Holy shit. Yeah, the man did lose his legs in combat, but he took care of his damn feet when he had them. All right. Let's check this out. John Elliott from Tacoma, Washington. This is what he was talking about. I guess there's truck drivers stranded out there. 300 inches of snow. Just 300 inches of snow. Can you even imagine 300 inches of snow? Can you imagine? Wow. Look at this. Well, there's a driver hauling pallets. All these doubles. Ugh. That'd be scary to pull. Look at that. That's a Subaru. They're not supposed to do that. Oh, man. Can you see that, Moose, or no?
Yeah, I can see it on the live.
Wow. Well, that little Miata's not going nowhere.
Oh, no, he's donezo.
Yeah.
Does he got the camber in the rear wheels?
It looks like it. Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, you deserve to be stuck.
Oh, wait a minute. What kind of drive? Looked like one of my company's trucks there for a second. So, yeah, that's what they're dealing with out there. So, I guess we're actually pretty lucky here. We only got a little bit of snow. But I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. If you are... Yeah, let's do done. I would do that. Your shoes are a sad and worn out version of that. Now they look like an old beaten down house slipper. No, they don't. You jerk. My shoes are beautiful. So anyways,
I will say I do need to get a nice new pair of like dress boots, like going out boots.
Yeah, that'd be nice to see you in a nice pair of boots, Moose. I'm just kidding. I love my boots. You know what? We went down to Pigeon Forge where I caught the COVID, where I caught the Wuhan flu, and they have that store down there that's buy one, get two free pairs of boots.
I'm in Northern Ohio. You know that, right?
Yeah, like up in Akron or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, well, buy one, get two free. Well, I bought 4 pairs of boots, count Aiden. We got Aiden a little pair of boots, too, which is just the fucking cutest thing in the world because they matched kind of mine that I bought. But we're at this store, and Lindsay was irritated anyway because I was, spending that kind of money on boots. And it basically works out to $100 a pair by the time you buy them. We're up there at the counter, and I've got 4 pairs of boots counting Aiden's little tiny ones. And this girl at the counter goes, "Anybody tell you about our 5th pair?" And Lindsay looks right at this girl, straight face, and she goes, "No. And we don't want to know." She was done. She was done. She didn't care. No fucks to give at all about the 5th pair. And I'm like, well, I want to hear about it. No, I really didn't want to hear about it. But honestly, Moose are good boots. Take a trip to Northern Ohio, get your pair of boots.
Oh, I've gotten a couple from there.
JB Dillon. That's the boots they are. They're from Mexico, I believe.
Did you see the video I sent you?
That was the one I just played.
Was it?
Yeah, the one from the snow, yeah. So anyways, what I wanted to say is, I don't know here in Ohio, like, for some reason we don't get the snow we used to get. But I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. If you are in a car, give the big trucks room, please. Now, I know there's some big truck drivers out there that'll fly by you, act like an asshole, running 70 mile an hour, and the roads are terrible. Okay, majority of us don't do that. Majority of us are actually really safe and careful. So if you are out there, please give us some room. First of all, we don't stop on a dime. The videos we seen last week, if you remember, you can see how trucks skid. And when a truck skids, it takes up the whole road. For a long ways, a long distance, it's not healthy to be right beside a truck in the snow. And I'm just telling you, just slow down, be careful, keep your distance from trucks and everybody else, because I don't want to hear about people I know, or anybody for that matter, getting in wrecks because they were being stupid driving in the snow. So, yeah, BID3N is let's go, Brandon. I agree. He's the reason we're not getting any snow.
For sure. So
like I said in the title, the state of our humanity. Okay. Now, this can go 2 different ways. It really can. If you're a liberal, Democrat, you're not going to agree with anything I'm saying, and that's fine. You don't have to. And this is all solely my opinion. But I honestly believe that the state of our humanity has taken a big shit. I don't know about you.
Well, I would agree with that.
But people, COVID, yes, is bad. It's a virus that's hurting people, supposedly. But the flu does the same thing every year. And we can get past this, but we have to just not listen to the government so much, man. I mean, we're at the Dunn dentist office this morning, and this man was there with his kid. His kid must have been, what, Lindsay, 3-4 years, probably 4 years old, maybe 5. This little tiny mask on her face. It's sad. It's sad to see kids with these little tiny masks on their face. It's sad to think about my 2-year-old. The first 2 fucking years of his life, he's been seeing people wearing masks.
Yep.
He's not seeing facial expressions. He's not seeing people. He's seeing masks. I don't care if I'm losing viewers right now. Drop off. But this is bullshit. Please stop wearing masks everywhere unless you really are legitimately immunocompromised. It's messing with people's heads.
It also doesn't do shit.
Well, no, but it's messing with people's heads. I mean, how annoying is it to go to a restaurant and your waitress or waiter, you can't see their face. You're walking through a mall and that social aspect of a smile is gone.
Yeah, it's definitely made like social interactions really weird now.
Yeah, like what we're doing right now, me and you talking on the phone, well, if the Zoom works or whatever, that's normal now.
Yeah.
This is not normal.
Yeah, it doesn't feel normal.
No, and honest to God, when I had COVID, I did what I was supposed to do. I stayed away from people. It was hard. I'm a social person for the most part. And God, man, I feel bad for my kid and his kids coming up because this is just a mess. I mean, we have a government that's just overstepping their bounds every day. Every day. Fauci's now saying that even though this Omicron variant is like literally lasts a day and a half from what I've been hearing, it's very mild, runny nose, and he wants
Everything
more.
I'm hearing is that the Omicron is just going to be like kind of the end of COVID because it's going to give everybody their immunity.
Yeah, until the fucking Wuhan lab decides to make another fucking spike protein and set it loose in a fucking wet market like they said they did, which was bullshit in the first place. Yeah, they're going to make another one, set it out. It's going to be worse. This is never going to end. They want everybody to take that jab, stick it in their arm, and take it willingly. Why? Because we told you to do so. They are not your boss. The government is not your boss. It's not. If you feel like you should take the jab because it's what you want to do, then good for you. I have nothing against you for that. But if you're taking that jab just because they told you to, you are the problem. You are the problem. You need to say no. If you don't believe in your heart that jab is going to protect you, don't take it. Because if you just do it because I told you, like I said, you're the problem. Straight up, you're the problem. That's all there is to it. How do you feel? Do you feel the same way?
I feel the exact same way.
And I hate to be that way. I really do. But
my problem is that they have all this control now on there. It's never going to go backwards now. Like they're not going to give it up.
Well, of course they won't. Once they get it, they won't give it up.
Trying to get more and more and more.
Yeah, that's what they do. And we're just willingly giving it to them. Oh, here you go. Sad. It's sad. People have no backbone anymore. What happened to America, man? What happened to this fucking world? Look what's going on over in Australia. They've been locked down.
That shit's crazy.
They've been locked down this whole time.
Yeah.
I listen to Coast AM a lot in the mornings when I get to work. They had a guy on there from Australia, New Zealand, whatever. He was okay with the lockdowns that they're having right now. He was all right with it. I mean, they have like apps on their phone that track where people go, where they can check in on you and say, "Hey, where are you at?"
Yeah, I don't
know. I don't know what's going on, man, but it's never going to go back.
No, it'll never be the same again.
No, there's no long-term studies, and that's the other thing with that jab. There's no long-term studies on any of it. I mean, it was developed in 2 months? Emergency use authorization came through quick, and they started jabbing people. Now they want to give people. Israel's on their 4th fucking booster.
Yep.
Israel's on their 4th booster. Every time you inject that mRNA vaccine into your body, it's causing more problems. And the sad thing is, we don't even fucking know what the problems are yet.
Yep.
I mean, you don't have any kids. If you take that shot, is it going to sterilize you?
Not finding out.
You're goddamn right you're not finding out, because you're a smart motherfucker. That's why.
Yeah, ain't gonna fucking happen.
No.
I already told the owner of my company and my bosses and all that shit, like, if you guys think you're going to mandate this shit, just go ahead and sign my termination paperwork.
Right. You know, and I didn't want this show to turn into something political, but it's just been bothering me, this whole thing. And I don't even care about the politics so much as how people are acting these days.
Yeah.
The way people are acting, they're zombies. They're zombies.
Yeah.
They're waiting.
It's not right and left when it comes to this. It's just
no, it's not, because
the government in general.
There's people on the left that are for it. There's people on the right that are for it. Hell, look at Trump. Trump's pushing it. And Trump, Trump was supposed to be the greatest president we ever had. Well,
yeah.
You want my honest opinion? Now that he's pushing this vaccine, I don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah. I didn't know he was pushing it. I don't really follow anything, to be honest with you.
Oh, he's pushing it.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. And it's sad, really, it is. The whole thing's just sickening. Whole thing is sickening. Okay, I'm done with my rant. I'm done right now. Let's talk about something fun. Long live Trump, she says. My wife is our biggest supporter right now. Oh, I love you, honey. So anyways, that was my rant, and I'm really sorry if I lost people listening tonight, but when you see your kid look at people funny because they can't see their mouth, it's just something wrong with this country, man.
Well, it's messing up social interactions for, like, kids because they don't know anything different right now.
No, like I said, my kid was born November 25th, 2019. Shortly thereafter, I'm pretty sure Lindsay had the COVID while she was giving birth to him anyway. She couldn't breathe on breathing treatments. Oh, yeah, she was a disaster. Jeez. And then I was sick right after her, and I might have had it back then, too, before it was even called COVID. I don't even know if that's what it may have not been, but we were both pretty sick back then, back in November 2019. That's probably one of the worst colds I ever had.
Yeah, I was pretty sick.
Yeah, so
back in February.
February. There, people started getting sick in February after that, and I don't know, man. I'm just sad what this world's turned into, but oh man, I don't know. I'm just trying to look here.
C-section scar was just delightful.
Coffee, yeah, no shit. Oh, wait, she took that away. Didn't she? I don't know. Back to trucking, which is what we're here for. The state of trucking right now, too. There's so many things in the industry right now that I'm shaking my head at that I can't even cover right now. But really what bothers me is these young guys, no offense to young guys, but they're giving CDLs to these people that don't deserve to have them, like I've always said, and it needs to stop. The CDL mills, like puppy mills, need to stop. It has to stop because it's making people on the road unsafe, whether it be the motoring public, other truck drivers, pedestrians, whatever, what have you. It's making people unsafe. They need to stop. This has to stop. This epidemic of giving everyone a CDL that can't back a trailer is disgusting. And you put them on the road, all they can do is hold that steering wheel and drive forward. Can't even shift gears because the truck they took their test in is probably an automatic, and that's what they're restricted to. And most companies are going automatics anyway because it saves fuel, supposedly. But we got to stop this, man. I wish I could be an advocate and go to, like, Swift and say, stop. I know you need drivers, but stop. You're killing people. And they have the balls to put best in class on the side of their trucks and semis, or trucks and trailers. Best in what class? God.
I got a slightly lighter note question.
Go ahead.
The company that has the trailers that say yellow when it's clearly orange.
Oh, Yellow Freight.
Can someone fucking explain that to me, please?
I wish I could. I don't know why. That's true, though. I never thought about that.
It irritates my soul every single time I see it.
Oh, God, I'm yawning, man. I'm tired. Yeah, there's actually a Yellow Freight terminal just down the road from here where I live at.
Yes. Roll through there and just be like, somebody got some fucking explain it to.
Why don't you Google it, find out. Maybe there's somebody out there that can tell you. Jeez. I'll tell you what happened to trucking. When they went to this electronic log device and they took paper logs away, that's when shit started to get bad, I think. Yeah,
you're on a whole thing that I don't know shit about, buddy.
Well, now electronic logs, basically you get in your truck and you drive and it logs it for you. So it used to be back in the old days, you had to use a paper log. And that paper log could be whatever you want it to be, per se. As long as you can make your times and shit match, you can make a lot more money back then too. But it actually took some brains to make a paper log. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, here I'm gonna show you a picture of one. Hold on a minute. I bet some of these fucking drivers out there right now don't even know what a paper log is, and that makes me sad. Because this is how I came up, bud. Let me.
This is the first thing that popped up on Google. Why is yellow trucking orange?
Why is it? I want to know. We're waiting.
Why is yellow truck? Okay, DuPont made and tested hundreds of colors before deciding on the orange. Swamp Holly orange was the color that determined to be the easy to see from a great distance. The color of berries on the Swamp Holly shrub quickly became
okay.
The color.
I'm done. You just stop right there. Nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
Is that why Schneider's trucks were pumpkins? I mean, thinking about the old Schneider trucks, they were all orange. So, I don't know. Look at your screen.
Yeah, actually, it just popped up.
Look at your screen. So, that is an old paper log.
What in the fuck am I looking at?
Right. So, you filled out everything by hand. You know, whatever your start time was. Like, in this one, this guy was in Little Rock, Arkansas. It looks like 6 o'clock in the morning. He woke up. He went on duty, did his pre-trip. He went driving until 11. He ended up in Dallas, Texas. See, that right there, you could manipulate if you had to make a little bit more money here and there. And it took some brains. It took some brains to do that. Now you just hop in a truck, you go, it logs everything for you. Oh, Lindsay says
it seems extra complicated.
It's not once you learn how to do it, it's not complicated. But I swear when they mandated electronic log devices, and when they did that, it went to hell. It really did.
Wait, how do I say orange? That's weird.
She says orange.
Orange? Like
Yeah.
It starts with an A?
Yeah, pretty much orange.
So do we say it weird or do you say it weird? Because we say it how it's spelled.
Orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. No, it's not. It's orange. That's all there is to it. Miss fucking Long Island. No, we don't say it weird. You say it weird. I don't know.
This didn't answer any questions for me.
No. I'll tell you what. This show sucked. I'm sorry, guys.
This was a rough one. We started off kind of rough.
Yeah, I got a little bit better, but I'm really sorry to everybody listening. Maybe we can try to redo this tomorrow night or something, Josh.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Before I post this out. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to call this a doing goodbye because, well, honestly, I'm pretty embarrassed at how this show turned out. Pretty terrible. But we really appreciate you tuning in tonight. And hopefully, if I get some good response, maybe we can kind of pump this up a little bit and get some people on here tomorrow night. That'd be great. We'll try to do our live tomorrow night and make it a little bit better. We'll try to work out.
Get the technical.
Yeah, we'll try to get these technical difficulties worked out because that's just kind of threw me off my game completely. I mean, I started out strong, buddy. I was excited. I started out strong. But, hey, you don't have to work tomorrow night. You can always come over here and we can do a regular show.
I might tell them I'm not working Saturday tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. You said you have to work Saturday next week. What? We're not doing nothing on it.
If they let me take the Saturday off, I don't really want to work it.
I don't know. We'll play it by ear. I mean, even if we have to just sit down and do one of another Zoom or whatever. But guys, thanks again for listening. I know, like I said, it was kind of rough tonight, and all you had to do was look at my face and a couple screenshots. But thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And Everybody stay safe out there on the roads. It's kind of shitty out if you're around this area. And John, if you're still listening, stay safe out there in Washington, man. We know it gets kind of crappy out there. So anyways, I really appreciate everybody tuning in. And Moose, anything you want to say?
Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. We're gonna try and fix this and have a better one out for you guys in the next couple of days or something.
We'll figure it out. I'm gonna do some research here and try to figure it out. Maybe the Zoom thing, or I don't know what happened with the Facebook audio one, because that worked before. We've used that before. I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, take care of each other and yourself, as Jerry Springer always says, because he's kind of my hero, even though he's a liberal. I still love the guy. You can't beat Springer. All right, guys. Thanks again for coming out, listening to us. We really appreciate it. And we are going to say goodbye. And everybody, like I said, the weather sucks. Be careful out there. We don't want you to get hurt. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.
You still there?
Yep.
Well, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know why nobody could hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on a second.
Can you hear me here now?
Huh?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I see your mouth, but I can hear you.